Hey everybody, I'm Argo Funf playing Great Ace Attorney 2. We're on the second summation examination of case number 2. What you want to do is press the fourth juror. And she's going to go on a long tangent about gas. At one point, juror number 3 is going to have something to say. I'm fast-forwarding through the conversation here. I told you it's a long conversation. Here we go. Okay, so Juror 3 has something to say about checking gas pipes.
Excuse me.
She's claiming they need to double-check their gas pipes regularly to make sure no one's stealing gas from them, diverting gas from the pipes into other pipes for nefarious purposes. So let's see what juror number 3 has to say about this. Well, yes. I just got a little riled about it recently, you see. The gas worker visited my house the other day to investigate the pipe work. We need to ask for your cooperation while we carry out a secret check of your property, sir. Well, that sounds suspicious. You know what he did? I have no idea. What did he do? He took a light off the wall, grabbed the mouth of the pipe, and started blowing into it. Hey, those are top secret things there. I could tell you it was almost the death of me. Okay, let's get an explanation. The other gas companies connect their customers to their pipe network. Yeah, but blowing into pipes? What's that? Well, there's gas in the pipes at fairly low pressure. If you blow air through the pipe, you make the pressure drop. And if you do that, lights connected to that pipe will flicker. Interesting. Because that's how we were able to get a timeline, was because of the flickering of the lights. So you can make the lights flicker another way. Yeah. So if you just blow into the pipe and you see the weird flickering, hey, somebody's messing around with those pipes. I got it. And what happened to this worker? He blew down the pipe with all his might. I don't know what happened. The lights went out completely. Oh, jeez. Are you trying to kill us all? I said. So, by disconnecting a lamp and blowing into the exposed gas pipe, you can extinguish lamps and stoves connected to the same network of pipes. And then when the gas starts flowing again, it silently seeps into the room. Maybe that's how somebody killed the man. Yes. That's how they killed the victim inside Mr. Natsume's room. That's how Mr. Ross was murdered. Yeah, actually, you know what? That would put Mr. Shamspeare in the perfect position to murder his upstairs neighbor. All he has to do is blow in his own pipe very hard, and then his upstairs neighbor dies. Okay, well, we have changed his testimony. Alright, let's see, does that have anything to do with the other testimony? Do they match? And I don't think we've talked to juror number 6 yet. Let's press his statement. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's being very specific about things passing the lips. Not necessarily food, maybe gas passed his lips when he was blowing into a pipe. I think we figured this out. He might be the key to the breakthrough. Okay, Ryunosuke is feeling kind of hopeless, but I think we solved the puzzle. So, let's try connecting those two statements. Okay, she's reminding us of what we did earlier, which is, we checked out juror number 3 when talking to juror number 4. Okay, I don't need a memory refresher. I already did that, so I know how to do that. Okay, but if you do want a refresher, just ask her. Okay, so I am going to juror number 3. I'm going to pit juror number 3 against juror number 6.
Objection!
I guess they don't, super contradict each other, but they are related. So here, we've got another explanation. Something besides the tea did pass the victim's lips. Did they check the mouse of the gas pipe? Was there any poison in the gas, perhaps? Yeah, the police have enough to do besides checking that stuff. Yes. Shamspeare, why are you interrupting? You're mad because I've caught on to your scheme? I don't think gas pipes are tasty. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm sure you I'm not such a buffoon. I kiss pipes regularly. I love how everybody's so mad about this. They're totally forgetting part number 1 to the argument, which is that, hey, you might put your mouth against a pipe to mess with the gas. Okay, now hold on a second. Where is this gas pipe? The gas pipe, if it's very high on the wall, does that match these handprints? Like, you put your hands here so you could reach the gas pipe. Yeah, I think we've got a great piece of evidence which supports our theory.
Objection!
I can say he's done that, yes, in the past. Alright, you've got our attention. I want to see this evidence. Okay, we're gonna make it count. This is the proof that time and time again he stood in front of his gas lamp. It's his handprints.
Take that!
No, they're called handprints, not skin prints. Yeah, I mean, the court doesn't even know if fingerprints should be allowed as evidence. Let's not say handprints are a thing. Juror number 6 like Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, he touched the table, he touched his costumes. More importantly, he touched the wall over and over and over again. Appreciating the artwork at a distance of 2 inches? Come on. Yeah, no, it makes much more sense that he was messing with the gas. Shamspeare, are you going to explain why you keep touching the gas? Okay, now we're gonna get back to the point that you might want to blow into a gas pipe to make the lights flicker. Yes, if Mr. Shamspeare blew very hard into the pipe, he would have put out all the other lights and gas stoves.
Objection!
And you know, this might explain why Mr. Natsume complains that his gas, stove went out every single night, leaving him tired every night. And Van Zeeks is insulting me. He called us good evidence. We can't accept that. We don't even accept fingerprints. Ouch. Come on, Sherlock Holmes is a great detective. It'd be interesting if Sherlock Holmes just burst into the courtroom right now and started complaining. Okay, so Zato's saying it's not formal evidence, we're just using it as an example. That's kind of a nice workaround, I suppose. Hey, she's right. I want to find out about those strange handprints. Yes, I do declare the investigation sounds fascinating. I want to hear about those handprints. Oh man, we've convinced 2 of the jurors. We're so awesome! What's the matter with you two? Foolhardy. I said it. I don't like breaking a promise. Good job. We just need to convince 1 more juror to change their vote. Uh-oh. Shamspeare's looking pretty upset. Let's continue. We've got 3 jurors to convince. Let's see. So we only have 3 jurors that have things to say, though. Let's see. Number 4 says gas isn't free. Number 5 says his wife serves weird tea. Let's see what juror number 1 has to say.
Hold it!
There's no room for doubt. It's all pointing at Mr. Natsume. No skin prints theory? Ha! I don't believe that for a moment. Yeah, but, if somebody poisoned the gas pipe, that means somebody knew Shamspeare put his mouth to the gas pipe regularly. Yeah, we'd have to prove exactly when the weird gas pipe stuff happened. He's kind of got a point. What? No. Don't change your votes, jurors. Oh no. Can I show proof that he did blow on the pipe in the mount the night in question? Why do we even have this book receipt? I'm still not sure. I don't think we have proof. Like this picture wouldn't. Yeah, this picture wouldn't serve as proof. So let's see. The victim's watch collapse. No container for the poison. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna count as proof. And the gas meter will not be good proof. Yep, that's not gonna help. Do I have supporting testimony, perhaps? Wow, this is incredible. Where are you gonna get this from, Ryunosuke? Who gave testimony about the gas? Well, we didn't have that many people give testimony, so it's probably gonna be that meter man.
Take that!
And it looks like that's the wrong answer because he's not really paying attention. Oh no! That's weird. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna try that again, actually. Press this guy. Fast forward through the conversation. There were 2 people in the witness stand. It wasn't just Mr. Meter Man. It was also the Queen Bee right there. Alright, let's get this testimony. Yep. Queen Bee Altamont.
Take that!
Oh, wow, and they're saying that is not the right answer to the question. Well, geez, now I'm just very confused. Who gave testimony and mentioned gas if it's not those 2 characters? Gyaradev didn't testify. I mean, Shamspeare kind of testified, and Gregson kind of did to, like, okay, let's go with Gregson, I guess.
Hold it!
Of course, we have to fast forward for a while to get to it. I mean, it could be I'm just trying to solve the puzzle incorrectly. Yes, everything's all connected.
Take that!
Yep, no, it's not Gregson. Okay. I'll try once more, but I don't think there's anybody else who testified. Gregson, Shamspeare, I think we've got everyone. It could be Natsume. He was on the stand at one point, I think. It's really tough because the game's forcing us to remember stuff that happened a long time ago. Because it's been hours since we've had the testimony.
Take that!
Okay, that was the answer. It was the defendant, Mr. Natsume. You're just supposed to remember this conversation from 2-3 hours ago. Gotcha. Thanks, Ryunosuke. You're the man.